believe in. I pray 5 times a day, and if I have special requests, I ask God. 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, I do my prayers.
Then you ask Allah.
Yeah, and you ask Allah, and I think that's faster.
It's
to me,
faster.
that's what I think. Yeah,
that's the most authentic truth.
Yeah. Okay.
What I want to clarify is when it comes to these charms, what they write, what they give you, they don't show you.
No,
this
because each time you go, it's like covered.
Yes, and like they tell you, they use Quran, you know, and they tell you like, you know, what they use is Allah's name. This is what I'm telling you. I have it right in front of me.
What is that?
That I get from people, and it's not Quran. He will help me to bring it out. It's not like it's not Quran.
So what do they write there?
And we don't see Allah's name in it. And like you see this one, it is empty. I got it from somebody. He wanted to leave. I said, okay, wait, let me open it in your presence.
So they just wrap
so
the
when I
paper
open it, it is empty. And who knows how much he paid the Marabu? There are others, a lot more. You know, look at this type of writings.
What is this?
Who knows? I've torn it, all angles. I can't even recognize one letter from it. And a whole lot of others, they inside. Because I ask people, you tie these charms, they said yes. Do you know what's written in it? They tell me no. I say, how can you trust somebody making something for you? You don't see it, but you believe it will solve your problem. And Allah has promised you, there's a book, if you go there, you'll find it. But you don't believe in the Almighty.
But are you not convinced that there must be some very good marabouts? I'm still convinced.
It's not even Arabic, but when you cannot read, you will think it is Arabic.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Do you guys want to tell me that you don't believe that there are very good marabouts who has Allah's name?
It could be, but like all these charms
who are close to Allah. There are people who are
one.
close to Allah. We do not deny that.
Yeah, and those people who are close to Allah, if they pray for you, you see results, right?
It could be. Allah could accept it. Yeah. Like I can pray for you and Allah can accept it. You can pray for me likewise. So for Allah
have you been to a marabou before?
When I was young.
You've been, because nobody would say that.
Not like I went for myself, but you know, a relative took me there. But since when I was young, you know, Allah put it in my heart. I can't tie anything. I feel uncomfortable.
I don't tie anything.
And whatever they give me, I used to have a plastic bag. That's where I used to put them in. So even one day I decided to open and see what's in
but one thing that
that's when I discover like they don't use Quran and all this.
And sometimes there's nothing inside.
Empty.
They just wrap papers for you.
You can see the paper. A lot of people out there, they're tying it, but ask them what's in it. They tell you, I don't know.
But also one thing that amazed me, like they would say, okay, this guy is a marabou, he's a good marabou, and then people pay them a lot of money. That's one thing I cannot do. Because the moment you start 1,000, 2,000, I'm out. I don't think I should pay for prayers, you know. I can buy you something, I can give you something. But then with all the money that some people give these people, where does the money go?
That's why I said they work with the jinn. Because you won't, most of them, you won't see them driving cars. They don't have compounds on. Even good clothes, they don't wear it. Because they make contract with the jinns. We do receive this information when we do treatment. You catch a jinn and the jinn will start explaining how they work. But is it not a
trick too? Because if people want to go to a marabou and they see you all dressed up, they will not trust you, huh?
They see?
They see you all dressed up in nice, you know, warambas and stuff. They might think maybe they did kimunut.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case, actually. Okay, the essence here, what we're trying to portray is, instead of putting your trust in people, and you see what they're making for them, why don't you put it on the Almighty?
Yeah, people will still not be convinced. They will say some make good ones.
They always agree. That's why I'm saying I'm yet to open one and find complete Quran or Allah's name. If I find one, maybe I'll bring it for you. But I'm yet to find one. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're doing a show to let the people know, you know, the effects of the marabou, the jinn, and the witchcraft. But we know, you know, we live in Africa, and tradition allows us to do this. In a whole lot of African countries, it is in our tradition. People would say, okay, let me go to this person, let them pray for me. I think it's very normal. We're not trying to discourage anybody or say it is not good to do it, but they're telling us what they feel about the whole thing. In as much as, like you hear me telling them, in as much as you have people who wrap only papers, I'm sure there are ones that are good ones.
It could be. It could be.
Well,
we can't deny that.
Yeah, we cannot deny that.
Because why I want to share this, like I have patients who come to me. One of them said, my bank account, I withdrew everything, but yet still I'm not care. He spent all he had based on these things and nothing. Some tell me these papers, some tell me I paid 900, another one say I paid 3,000. So it's sad.
Yeah, I don't know.
When you receive
all that's too much money. You don't have to pay all of that.
And it's very rampant in this society. Yeah, so this is why
if somebody, I believe, if somebody asks you for money, I don't think they're a good marabou. A good one maybe would say, okay, demanga said so, but then asking for 5,000, 10,000. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
There are some who won't ask you for anything, but there's something behind this.
After they will take the
Yes,
money?
because dealing with these things, the Prophet ﷺ warned us about going to marabouts, about tying these charms. So they would want to make sure that you'll be in a condition not worshipping Allah, not doing what pleases him.
Yeah.
Like Shaitan is using them just to conquer.
Well, now let's go back to our topic about the jinns. We talked about them the last time, and you said they live with us, like they can live for 6,000 years. I think they're the ones that are made out of fire, right?
From a smokeless fire.
From a smokeless fire. So are they harmful?
Like he mentioned it the last time, when you talk about jinn, there's a complete surah al-jinn in the Quran. Allah is telling us about them. Okay, the surah is long, but in that surah, Allah is telling us like they have those that are Muslim. They are more pious than us. And they help us, they benefit us in a lot of ways.
How do they help us? We don't see them. How do they help us?
Okay, for instance, somebody might be walking on the road.
Yeah.
You know, a car is about to maybe knock you. They can just knock you off the road. You won't even understand. It passes you by. You don't see them. Okay, you might be walking, about to stumble. Okay, but they could help you. You won't see them. Like I have this patient that said, I was talking about the importance of praying Fajr in Jama. A woman, a lady, she said, when it is time for Fajr, something comes and knocks at her door. When she opens, she doesn't see anything. So they could help you to be waking up for prayer. A lot of other
So they do that too? They can like come and knock at your door to you know, give you like a wake-up call?
Let me just give him time.
Yes.
Yeah.
They give you wake-up call. They give wake-up calls.
With regards jinns, there are very good jinns. Sometimes when you go to the mosque, you pray with them together in congregation.
But you don't see them?
No, you don't
But
see
do you
them.
know they're there?
They are there. We have
But
to
do you
believe
know?
that they are there.
You just like, I can believe they're here.
But yeah, we have to believe they are here. But we cannot see them. But there are good jinns. Allah said it in the Quran.
Yeah.
There are jinns that are Muslims. There are jinns that are very, very pious. There are jinns that are scholars.
And I think because people will say they get married to human beings. Like dinga gis somebody, they say ki dafa am jikari jinne.
Yeah, even sometimes when you do treatment, the jinns tell you, I love her, I'm not gonna, she's my wife. They say all these things. But you have to tell them it's not right. Because when they say jinn kind, they have their own wall called Alamul Jinn, wall of jinns. Like for us, mankind, we have our own wall, Alamul Ins, the wall of mankind. So it's not right for a human to marry a jinn. But mostly it is they who come to us. We don't see them. They're the ones who come to us. And it's not right. And when they enter, when they possess somebody's body, all these powers they have, they must use that to be able to stay in that.
So you help people to take the jinns out of their body?
Not like
That's
we
what
do
you
treatment,
do.
but it's Allah who is in control, who takes them out and who gives them.
So your treatment is all based on the Quran?
Quran and Sunnah.
You pray to Allah and say, take
Yes, we
this jinn
recite
out
the
of this
Quran.
person's body.
Yes, the Prophet ﷺ has taught us a lot of supplications that one need to say to protect him or herself, and when you are affected, how to treat yourself. A lot of them.
So you do the treatment program too?
Yeah.
But I think the last time you said you've never seen a jinn, right?
Yeah, because the Quran said the jinns and their tribes, they see us, but we do not see them.
So you've never communicated to any of them? Like during the treatment?
We do communicate.
And what did you talk to one? I mean, personally, did you talk to one?
What is your name?
That's what you asked them?
Yes, they tell us their name. Our names are normally similar. Some
They
will
have
say,
their names are like, I will not say my name, but they're like Fatu and, they're like, okay, their names are Dudu and Ensa?
they have Muslims, they have Christians, they have Jews,
Yeah.
like
Baha'i.
we have.
So the one
Baha'i.
you ask, what did they say to you?
Many, some are called Fatu, Isa, Muhammad, Peter, John. They have all these names.
So now what did you say to that one? Did you just ask the name and that was it?
Why do you enter in the body of this person? As I told you the last time, some will tell us like a Marabu so and so living in so and so place
Will
sent
tell you
me.
the name of the Marabu?
Yeah, sometimes we normally plan to even visit those Marabus to advise
Who
them.
plans to visit you?
We normally plan.
But can that be, you know what, when you say if you hypnotize somebody, you know that? Don't you think sometimes this can be that for you? Like you're
this is-
thinking, okay, I'm talking to a jinn when that is actually
no,
not happening?
this is called possession. The jinns, they normally possess you. This is why you cannot even marry
No,
with a jinn.
I'm talking about you guys that you know, to try to take them out of somebody's body. Maybe you would think, okay, I'm talking to a jinn, when actually, you know, you're just being hypnotized, or you're made to believe that you're saying this when it's not real.
But who will do that? Because the
But
person is normally